Right, well, we're pre-match in the FA Cup fourth qualifying round this afternoon. Wanderers entering the final qualifying round stage, taking on Horsham this afternoon, joined by Wanderers manager Mark White. Mark, good to see you.
Good to see you, Dan.
And well, here we are. It's obviously we've gone mighty close in the last couple of years, particularly season before last, Hayes and Yedding, to back-to-back 2-2 draws, agonising penalty defeat. We go again this afternoon, looking to make the first round proper.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's, I think it might help us in as much that it's a different type of game. Really, I don't think it's a local derby. It's a team we know really well, so I kind of feel like it's. I know, obviously, don't get me wrong. I know what the rewards are for this better than anyone, being the sort of one of the owners. But equally, I do feel a bit less pressure. I don't know why. I feel like we know it's a game we're going to have to, work really hard and silence the home crowd to win. Maybe my sort of my calmness is due to the boys at training. I thought they looked great. Maybe it was due to the fact we've had a week off for the first time in a month, and it's given us just a little bit of time to get a bit of freshness back into the boys. Maybe it's because we've been on the road and had some phenomenal results. I mean, there's a lot of reasons that I should have the confidence to stand here and expect the boys to do a job today. But obviously, cup football, really good manager in the opposite dugout, and a team full of great players, and it's a local derby. So you've got those levelers, the aspects that level it,
Absolutely. A couple of changes from the team defeat at Barnet, against Barnet, I should say, last Saturday, Mark. We've got Matt Briggs returning to the starting lineup, and we've also got Carl Kenny coming into the back three as well.
Yeah, Briggs, he's got through Thursday. We'll see where he is today. That's a positive sign. Obviously, being the fact it's only October, we can get Briggsy back in the team. We really want him back in the side. Kennedy's had a couple of great games, Ebbsfleet away and Hartlepool away.
Yes. Yeah.
So much needed organisation. A good left foot might have to get us out of trouble today if they press us in areas we expect them to. And a really strong bench. We have got players now returning. Obviously they've missed lots of time, and Moore and Briggs, Moore and Fuller have missed 4-6 weeks each. But we have got more numbers coming back now. So you do feel better as a manager when you're not looking at the team thinking, if that player gets injured, I haven't got to change. I think the last 3 or 4 games, it has been the case where if certain players got injured, we didn't have a change, and that's why we had the likes of Ryan Seeger playing out of position. So, yeah, it feels better to have more numbers.
And just finally, Mark, the opposition today, we know them very well, of course, and we've had real competitive friendlies over recent seasons with them. Obviously, a number of ex-Wanderers likely to be involved this afternoon, like Samuel Abd and Tommy Richards, Charlie Hester-Cook. But just your thoughts on the opposition, Mark. It's a club you know, obviously, and a manager you know very well over the years.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be blood, guts and glory. I mean, they've stayed together, this team. A lot of this team have played together now for a while. They know they're going to have to play 110%. And they've got dangerous players in high areas, in particular. They're plenty good enough to win this game, and that is the bottom line. This is not a game where you'd say no matter what happens, Wanderers are going to win. This Horsham side are plenty good enough, as proven down here 2 years ago when they beat Woking at the same stage. They're plenty good enough, and with a great management team, to beat anybody. And obviously this Wanderers team, in honesty, if we was playing anybody in our division and we were fit, I'd fancy us. So that's where we are. It's one of those, may the best team win. We hope the referee has a better game today than the Woking game at home last year. Fingers crossed he does. And on a serious note, fingers crossed they let the game flow. I like the old-fashioned refereeing where, we've had some great referees in the last. We've obviously been in a lot of playoffs in our time, and in them playoff games or cup games, the referees in advance say, look, I'm going to let a couple of challenges go because I know there might be more testosterone on the pitch, and They're smart with things. They don't want to ruin the game with early yellows. And in these sort of cup games, that you need referees that have that ability to think that way. So we hope Gary Parsons does today.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's a massive occasion. Completely sold out here at the Camberwell Community Stadium. Much anticipated, and we look forward to kick off shortly. Mark, thanks for joining us.
Cheers, mate.
Catch up post-match.
Cheers, Dan. Bye, mate.